So here's the honest truth. I'm tired of talking about money. I am tired of talking about money. I am tired of talking about debt. I am tired of talking about lack. And I am tired, completely tired of repeating myself over and over and over.
The Debt Demolisher TV with Sophia Melody.
Now, you may be wondering why I'm saying I'm tired of this. It's because I think sometimes we get so wrapped up in the notion of money, the things that money can buy, the things that money can do, and the goals that we want to set and achieve for ourselves. But at the end of the day, it's just something that someone has made up in order to exchange goods and services rendered for what you are going to be receiving. So it's nothing other than exchange. So why is it that we go through this phase of getting our hopes up, getting our mind all wrapped up into how much money we want to have, how much money we need, the things that we want to buy, the things that we want to experience, but making it a lot bigger of a deal than it really essentially is. Now, I'm not saying that resources are not important because of the world that we live in. We have to be able to survive. But I think that there's more to life than just thinking about the amount of money that we have or what's in our bank account or the sales that we're making inside of our business and being able to call ourselves a millionaire, a billionaire, or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, when we are in this life, we only have a sprint that we're going to be journeying through. And we don't know when that race is going to end. We don't know when we're going to be able to reach that finish line. We don't know when our time will come to cross the line. The only thing that we can do is just keep running, keep staying in the race, and hopefully enjoying life as we're going through it. I had a conversation with someone the other day, and we were just talking about goals for the new year and what are the things that we're planning to do with maybe the increase that we might receive, or whether it be with the income taxes that might be coming forward for those of you who are going to be filing your taxes early. What are you going to do with that windfall? And I had to think to myself, because I realized that I hadn't even thought of that. I realized that I had not really truly thought about, okay, this is the amount of increase that I'm expecting, and what am I going to do with it? And I had to say to myself, like, do I even really want to set some specific intention around this increase, or do I just want to live and experience life? So this last year that we came out of, it was pretty rough on me mentally. It was pretty rough on me emotionally. And to be quite honest, I'm still in my in and out phase of me enjoying or wanting to live a full life, because I really haven't been able to have that opportunity to do so, due to the fact that there were some strongholds that were occurring over my life. But I'm not going to give the enemy the glory. I'm not going to give the enemy the opportunity to say that he won in that instance, because I'm redeeming and being redeemed by the stronger power and the greatest power of them all. And I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that, because there's so many times where folks might fall into a state of depression. They might fall into a state of spiritual warfare. They might fall into a space of doubt. They might fall into a state of just feeling completely unwilling, unable to live, and feeling defeated about life. And if you are feeling this way, let me tell you, you are looking at a redeemed person who has been going through that very same thing. But I'm so grateful for the grace, and I'm so grateful for the ability to have chance after chance after chance after chance to start over. If you're here today, you still have a purpose. If you're here today, you still have a mission. If you're still here today, then that means you have an assignment. And I'm speaking to you, but I'm speaking to me, because I needed this reminder that my life is much more than work. My life is much more than being in a downturn. My life is much more than feeling low and feeling down. My life is much more than feeling defeated. My life is much more. I'm out looking at this beautiful sky on today, and there is so much to be grateful for. So much to be grateful for. Have you taken the time to stop and pause and ask, what have you been grateful for? Are you grateful for the sun? Are you grateful for the blue sky? Are you grateful for being able to breathe on your own independently? Are you grateful for your ability to hear? Are you grateful for your ability to see? Are you grateful for your ability to speak? Are you grateful for your ability to have all of your five senses and be able to exercise them fully? And even if you don't have access to all of your five senses, the ones that you do have, are you grateful for those? Just pause and think on that. So when you think about what is more important in life, is it this or is it the money? Is it this or is it what your credit score might be? Is it this or is it the amount of followers that you might have? Is it this or is it the amount of income that you're getting through your business? Let's weigh the pros and cons of what we should want to value in life. Let's weigh the pros and cons of overcoming spiritual warfare, and not only overcoming it, but recognizing it once it appears so that it can be combated immediately. I think about all of the months, all of the days, all of the weeks, all of the quarters that I've wasted by allowing this heavy feeling to take hold over me for so long. Think about it. I just let myself pause for a good 20 seconds. And I know that felt like a long time. So imagine how long you've allowed yourself to sit idle, to sit in that space of that dark shadow, to sit in that space of not moving in your purpose, not moving with intention, not moving with life, because you've allowed something to let you stay stagnant. So I'm tired of talking about money. I'm tired of talking about credit scores. I'm tired of sharing my energy as much as possible on something that really doesn't even matter at the ending of the day. Granted, it's important, but does it matter in the grand scheme of things? Because when we leave this earth, we cannot take any of the dollar amounts, any of the digital accounts that you see. We can't take any of it with us. And even if we leave it behind, we don't even know if we're leaving it behind to faithful enough stewards that will know how to manage whatever it is that you're leaving behind. That's another conversation for another day. But look, think about what's really important in your life. Think about what you truly value today. Think about what has the greatest and will have the greatest impact on the legacy that you might leave behind. Think about it. Because as I think about the impact that I want to leave, I let too much time go by with me not doing the very thing that I know that I should be doing. So again, I say, hold me accountable as I hold you accountable. Think about what's purposeful for you in your life. Be intentional about what you do. Be intentional about when you do it. And be intentional about who you share it with. Because who you share it with might make or break not only your ability to pursue it, but your mental capacity, your spiritual capacity to endure the journey along the way. Sophia Melanie, the Debt Demolisher. Y'all know where to find me. I'm out.
The Debt Demolisher TV with Sophia Meloni. The Debt Demolisher TV with Sophia Meloni. The Debt Demolisher TV with Sophia Meloni.